So a second Hocus Pocus. I wonder what it's even about. How did the Sanderson sisters even come back? Are they going to include more than just the Sanderson sisters from the OG cast? I wonder. Hello and welcome to Emily Reviews. My name is Emily and here on my channel I talk about movies my daughter and I watch. I also vlog and play The Sims 2 on my Inspiron 1520. It's a generational game where I started with two Sims and they had kids and they had kids and so on and so forth. I've been playing that game since, it's been about 14 years now. And I also started a new series. I am a chef and I have been starting to do Chef Reacts. So if any of that interests you, please hit the like button. Wait until the end of the video and comment the emoji I request and subscribe so you don't miss an upload. I have to tell you how excited I was when I heard that there was a second Hocus Pocus coming out. I couldn't wait to watch it. I wouldn't even watch anything about it, like no YouTube videos, no previews, anything. I didn't want to have anything spoil the experience for me. I guess this would be like the only movie that my daughter and I aren't watching together because she didn't want to watch Hocus Pocus 2. She heard that it sucked and didn't want the original movie to spoil it for her, so like to ruin it, and so I watched this movie alone. I watched it the other day while I was making supper and doing dishes, and I really liked it. I thought it was so cute. I laughed. Like the part where they're in Walgreens and they're drinking the anti-aging cream and eating the face mask because it looks like children's skin. Like that is really funny and I enjoyed that. Like I don't get why people think that. Like after I watched a video, I watched some YouTube videos about it and people saying that it was like it felt like they was trying too hard to be like the old movie, but you have to think about it. It's like the Sanderson sisters were stuck in like this kind of like time, like frozen in time, right? So they're gonna be right back then. So even though we've moved on and our thoughts are changed, we're still gonna act and be the same way. So they kind of have to be like that, you know? But I laughed when they're all like, when they're in Walgreens and somebody was like, oh, the Sanderson sisters, let's take a picture. And then they like, what's this box thing? And they had no idea what a camera is, but at the same time, they all knew how to pose. Like, that's really funny. And I really like that. And, some of the message was friendship. Like, yeah, so what? That's basically every single movie ever. Like, to not be alone. Like, no shit, Sherlock. So I don't know why, like, I watched this one douchebag. He was all like, this is so stupid because it's like a My Little Pony rendition. And I'm like, you know what? You need to go and eat a dick. Because, like, every movie in the world that has like a coming together whatever or overcoming has some sort of buddy system, so like fuck right off. Really, I think that people who think that this movie is a stupid movie because of the friendship part of it, that's a really stupid opinion, and that's really dumb. You're dumb. And like, because you don't just see that, and if that's the only small part you take from this really funny movie, then you really need to look at the bigger picture, because not only do you see friendship, you see character growth, you see misunderstandings being talked out and overcome, being like, and then friends like being friends again, and like you see people problem solving and getting over their shit to be better. And like, and also we see a new home and what happens to Book, because in the last movie Book just doesn't have an ending. It's just like, that's it, nothing happens. Like, the Sanderson sisters blow up, but what about Book? In this movie, Book finds a home. Book is no longer just homeless. He's got somebody to love him now. So I also like that part. So like I said, I really enjoyed this movie. Like, I did. I loved the movie. I thought it was so cute. I laughed. I cried. I cheered along with everyone. And you know, when Winifred chose her sisters, that made me happy too. Like, it was like, just, it's great. It's great. Like, I don't think it was trying to be too much like the OG movie. I think it was paying homage to the old OG movie. Like, it's not like, oh, well, this movie happened like 30 years ago, so let's just out with the old, in with the new, and Sanderson sisters in year 2022, and with nothing talking about or referencing to the old movie. That would have made people hate it more. And no matter what people do or say or whatever, there's always gonna be that people that are gonna hate this movie. There's like the movie that when it came out in 93, it was not popular. People did not like it. It took years before it became a fan favorite. So I think the same with this one. In 15 years, this movie is going to be just as loved as it loved the original. And yeah, because why wouldn't it be? And if you're just going to write it off, well, then I guess you're lost. Every opportunity is not taken is a missed opportunity. I think I'm going to end it here. It's getting colder here and my voice is going, so just like mainly my final thought is, if you are going to write off this movie, don't. If you're going to write off any movie because you're afraid that it's not going to be as good as, and it's going to ruin the original for you, then squash that fear down, because what point is that, right? Like, you know? And obviously, today's emoji should be a witch. Have a good day, or evening, or whenever you watch this. Bye.